So welcome to this YouTube channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about things to consider before starting a new business in 2025. If you're new to this channel, I'm Zion. Please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. So 2025 is around the corner, and a lot of people are actually thinking of things to do in 2025, whether it's starting a new business or learning a new skill. Everybody is trying to make money or get their financial freedom. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the things you consider before starting a new business. The first thing we'll talk about is your capital. Your capital is like one of the most important things in anything you want to do in life, whether you're starting a new business or you're learning a skill. Let's say you have ₦1,000,000. You can't have ₦1,000,000 and you are planning on opening a restaurant. It will be very, very difficult. Or you want to start selling cars. That's like a wild dream. So anything you want to do, you have to figure it out based on the amount of money you have. You want to go out of your budget, and let's say you have ₦1,000,000 and you're thinking of a business. The best thing you will do for yourself is thinking about a business that you can invest ₦500,000 in to start. Then you can use the remaining ₦500,000 you have to run the business on, let's say, expenses, maybe to pay for staffs and probably logistics. And one thing you need to consider is, if you're starting a business with a limited amount of money, there's no need for you to spend excess money if the business is not already bringing in capital or revenue for you. The best thing for you to do is you find a way to cut corners on capital so that you can actually get a sustainable system that can grow your business gradually before you can even get to that ₦1,000,000 threshold. Because let's say you have ₦1,000,000 and you're starting a business now, and you put in the whole ₦1,000,000 into your business. That means in the next couple of weeks or months, you will find yourself that you're looking for other ways to make money to bring into this business. You see that your business has not even gotten to the point that it's actually generating money to survive on its own. So starting a new business, you have to find a way to cut down expenses, work within the capital you have. Especially, the best thing you do is use half of your capital in starting up the business. Then the remaining half, you can use it to cover for more expenses or to run your business. The second thing you're going to consider in starting a new business is your location. First of all, before you start a new business, you have to consider where you are, your environment, and what the people in that particular environment need. You have to find a way to offer them the kind of service that they can afford, so that you don't go and start bringing in new business ideas that don't fit into a particular location. Because if you are, let's say, in a high income environment, definitely the kind of businesses that will thrive there are businesses that are basically high income. And if you are in a low income environment, you definitely have to find a way to give them the kind of services that they can afford. Let's say you are in a state like, for example, Kogi. You can't be in Kogi and you're thinking of having a kind of let's say, ShopRite or a very, very big plaza that can actually be up to standard like the ones we have in Lagos. It will definitely not work, because people that work there will not be able to afford some of these things that are in that plaza. Or let's say building a very, very big eatery that is very, very expensive to run, and people that want to even come and eat there, they will have to be people that are earning really, really high amount of money. So in considering things like this, you have to find a way to cut down your expenses in looking for the location where, or in figuring out what people want in a particular location that you find yourself in. And the third thing we're going to be talking about is how to find the raw materials that can make your business very, very easy to run. Finding out the things you need for production in whatever business you find yourself is very, very important. Because if you are in an environment that you have access to some of the things you use to produce, let's say, your goods and services, it will be very, very affordable for you to run. Because doing that, you find yourself that you get to be able to cut down expenses on importing materials that you need to produce some of the things that you're selling. Let's say you have a bakery, for example, and the environment that you find yourself, there's no sufficient lights, there's no, you getting access to, let's say, floor and other things is quite difficult. You see that before you be able to even even produce, you find out that you're spending more money than you can afford. So finding raw materials or having access to the raw materials that you're going to use for production or whatever you're doing is very, very important. It's one of the key things that will help your business grow, and you'll be able to sustain your business on a slow and a pace that can actually achieve what you want to achieve. And another thing you're going to consider is what the people around you want, because you considering what the people around you want is one thing that can help you build a very, very good business. And the last thing that you're going to consider is finding what people around you need, like your environment. Do a survey on what the people around you need, because you finding the solution to the problems of the people around you is one of the key things you have to consider in business, because doing that, it will help you, it will put you in a situation that you are solving problems and people are willing to pay for solutions that will help them solve their day-to-day problems. Let's say, for example, you are in an environment that is very, very cold. Definitely you know that, okay, people in this environment will want to buy blankets, sweaters, and some of these things that will help prevent cold. But if you are in a place like Maiduguri, you know that you selling sweaters, hoodies, blankets, and some of these things, it's not going to work, because people there's no cold there, so you can't really make that amount of money there. And let's say if you want to maybe like start a restaurant or something, you can't build your restaurant in a residential area, because people that are living there are staying at home. These days nobody wants to leave their house to go and buy food close to their house, except maybe they are bachelors or something, or they can't cook. But you finding that line, you finding what the people around you need the most is one of the things that is going to help your brand. And let's say you are in a place that is very, very difficult to maybe have electricity or something. That's why you see people that charge phones, they tend to make a lot of money if they are around places that there's no electricity. People will definitely come there to want their services. So people like that are actually solving problems, and you will see businesses like that thriving very, very well. So for now, I think this is what we are going to talk about. And if you like videos like this, please like and subscribe to this channel for more contents like this. So see you in 2025. Have a great day.